In the meantime, a competition everyone does care about, the Six Nations at the weekend. Murrayfield, Jim?
Yep.
What happened?
Oh, mate, what do you mean, what happened?
Listen to these excuses now. Here we go. We got players injured. Scotland, last year, they were the best team in the world.
Oh,
They put 100 points on it. Do you remember all this chat?
Goody, mate.
Here we go.
Look, I said, I knew you were going to be like this.
Yes.
I knew it.
Because this is our time, Jim.
I knew it, mate.
Payback.
Mate, you're asking Eddie
Chicken
if he's okay
korma,
the
mate.
whole
Chicken
time.
korma is coming back to bite you.
Right, well, I don't even eat that stuff anyway. That's why I look so good and you don't. But, I don't know. I mean, you know what? So I watched the game live, took the family there. The kids fell asleep in the first half. Second half, they're screaming Scotland. So there you go. So it shows what happened in that game. First half was rubbish. Wales didn't have to do anything for their tries, really, to be honest with you. Defended well. Second half, Scotland looked good. Yeah, I don't know. Loads of injuries. You know, Hastings comes on and he's fantastic. So there's question marks whether, you know, should he have come on earlier? McGuigan did well. I mean, Seymour went off what looked like he popped his rib. Darcy Graham, how good's he, by the way? He came off injured. It's literally one thing after another.
Are you saying, and you've got your Scotland jersey with you, are you saying there's a chance you getting picked this weekend? You're in that bad a state?
No, mate, absolutely no. After
no.
my week, I don't know. I think I've been with Goody for 2 days and I'm struggling to walk up the stairs. Do you know what I mean? I've lived like Andy Good for 2 days and I am absolutely dying today. But I think it's, you know, from a Scottish perspective, bit of an anticlimax, if I'm honest.
They had a lot of possession in that second half, and they chose to kick to the corner.
Take the
quite a
three.
lot.
Take the three. What are you doing?
That was my point, and that's what I don't know. Some stat came out. I don't know whether it's a true stat. I think it's how many more tries have they scored?
One in the last
4 years. So one, and if that's true, and I don't know if it's true because I don't look through the archives, nor do I want to look through the archives.
I wouldn't, Jim, if I was you.
No.
When was your last game for Scotland, Jim?
Italy.
And they mauled them till the cows came home.
We mauled
2015?
Yes, it was.
Mauled them
4 years ago?
Yeah.
4 years ago.
Mauled them till the cows came home, didn't you?
Guilty.
So the cow sheds them back.
Guilty as charged. And I'm disappointed with the Scottish pack. And I'll tell you why. Because it's no slight on Danny Wilson who's come in, right? Because there's loads of different issues with injuries. Dan McFarlane, when he was in charge of that Scotland pack, they were brilliant. Now they just seem to have gone back. There's a few reasons behind that. Johnny Gray's been injured the whole time as well. He's nursing a shoulder injury. Bat Row's completely different. Barkley's injured. Ryan Wilson's now injured.
How much they're missing those two? They're two
Massive
quality key players. Aren't they?
If you're talking frankly, you have to make excuses because Scotland aren't blessed. Like I looked at the England team at the weekend. I'm looking at the players I've got. I was like, it is ridiculous how good a players that England have got.
So you're English again now, aren't you?
Till I die.
So when you're picking from two teams, though, like it's always going to be the way. And not to throw Jim a bone too much, like Scotland it's been real disappointing Six Nations for them.
Embarrassing, really, isn't it?
No, but
they are missing players so badly. Like players just bit of X factor. Suddenly you're out of a hole. Like even you're chatting about the forwards. I'm thinking of Hugh Jones, Stuart Hogg. They're missing. Finn Russell missed the last game. Like those injuries are and you know Scotland they don't have depth not a lot of countries do to take how many players have we listed there in total 7 8 players. You can't take 7 or 8 good like a couple of world class players there out of your team and still beat like strong Wales teams, good Ireland teams, hopefully a strong English team.
And you look at it though, you mentioned taking the points. They did the same against Ireland. Now, the one thing that's a little bit frustrating, and again, it's easy to be up there with the family, you know, eating a bag of chips and, you know what I mean, and judging the game.
Ketchup.
Horrible.
Ketchup.
Yes, of course,
Yeah.
sugar. And they didn't take the points. Greg Laidlaw got dropped for the game. They picked Ali Price. Again, no slant on Ali Price. They put no tempo into the game in that first half whatsoever. What other team goes into the Six Nations, they have a bit of a torrid time, drop your captain? It's just all a little bit. I genuinely thought Scotland would have a good chance at Six Nations. But
You're a dreamer.
they've got a game at the weekend, and if they win that, none of this matters. None of this matters whatsoever.
If, James, if you're saying if, like you got a chance.
We'll get on to the Calcutta Cup in a little bit.